everybody. Today we're going to work on Grandma again, or Granny. We're going to put a new head gasket in it. So, here we are. New old stock head gasket. There's the part number. And there's also one that ends in B, but they both should work. So let's get to cracking here. I've seen people take heads off with the spark plug still in it. I don't like it that way. I'm sure underneath this cylinder head it is going to be black. Black.
What's your favorite thing about this truck?
I don't know. Huh.
You know what my favorite thing about this truck is?
What? Oh, the fenders. Oh, the fenders. Oh, great.
And the seat.
Lower my hammer box and give me that orange handle right on. I'm probably the first to do it. Look for the big hammers.
I want one just to put on the hood of my tractor to...
Now on these head bolts, for those that don't know, there's two short ones and the rest of them are long. And those short ones need to go back in the same spot. Which ones are the short ones? I don't remember. But I'm sure I'll find out.
That horrendous noise you're hearing now is timber getting treats.
Not getting treats.
Or
They just pulled in the driveway.
Oh. There can be only one. There can only be one. There can
be.
I messed myself up. What is it?
There can be only one. If anyone knows what that line is from, leave a comment.
There you go.
There can only be one. I mean, there can be only one.
What movie is that from? And better yet, if you know what character said that, leave it in the comments.
trying to get this thing going for the first tractor show, which is in 2 weeks.
Garden Tractor Days 2017.
If not, well,
Portage, Wisconsin, July 7th, 8th, 9th.
if not, well then I'll have maybe another week to work on it. Before, no.
So next week after, next weekend after?
Portage?
2 weeks after?
Burnett is August.
Oh.
So I'll have a couple of weeks.
Burnett is the first or second weekend in August, and then Baraboo is
Oh, I know
towards
what
the
it
end
is.
of August, and
I know
then,
what it is.
and then Edgerton is Labor Day.
It's at Edgar, that's is the next weekend, I think.
Oh, maybe. But yeah, Burnett is 2 weeks. It's early August. I just put them again like I can put them on the calendar. So I should know. You know what it was?
I got it in my pocket.
Now what?
Not much on.
Okay, I'm going to show you where I think this is blowing out. Or there's something going on. Okay, I think this gasket is blowing out right around in here. Or there's something going on with it right around here, because when it's running you can feel air here. So we're going to pop this head real quick and we're going to see if I'm right. Okay, I gotta pull the shroud off here and we can get the rest of it.
Alright, there's that. No, is that piece pulled down again? No. It is.
Alright, still have a couple bolts to undo yet that I didn't know about. And if I didn't know better, it looks like this head gasket has been replaced once. I don't know. We will find out, won't we?
We will. They do always look pretty decent, even if
Alright. So, I'm clumsy. And there's a wrench there. I can't get this bracket off, so what I'm going to have to do is just pull all these head bolts out. And then slide it out. Here's your short one. That's the short one. Goes here. Here's the other short one. Easy to remember. Spark plug gas tank. You remember that?
Spark plug gas tank.
Spark plug gas tank. You go along. See everybody? Does anybody know why there's 3 washers on these 2? I'll have to look at the manual and see why. Unless someone put those on there.
I didn't do it.
No, you didn't do it. Okay, goes the head.
No, look at that. Zoom in there. What? Hmm?
We'll clean that all up. But that
So
head gasket looks fine.
Can you hold that up to my camera here? Zoom. Hold it up a little. There. Oh. There you go. All right. What? I'm not sure I like the laughing part. What's wrong?
You know what happened to the ST10? Remember what happened to the ST10?
Something got sucked through.
That's what happened to this one time.
Pause.
Hey everybody. You know the famous, let me zoom in here, I can see it right on the piston too.
Sure.
Everybody see that little, right there, right where that finger is pointing. You see that? You know what that is?
That's a owie.
Everybody?
That's a ouch.
Here, baby, you can, please hold that for me.
Mm-hmm.
Hold it straight like that. Yeah. And I'll just,
And you can point to it.
I'll find it. There it is. Hey, everybody. What does that look like to you? Looks like a screw. The famous butterfly screw from the carburetor. Just had a screw sucked into it one time. It sure did. But I took the carburetor off and all the screws are there. So that happened sometime. Okay. Sometime before it happened. And that gasket looks decent. Let me pull that off.
That's exactly what that looks like. It is a screw.
It is a screw. It was.
It was.
Remember I said I thought it was blowing here. Doesn't look like anything's wrong with it. Let's see, what is it?
Oh, you got it?
Right there, yeah.
Did you hit record? Are you recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay.
So, I don't know. We'll put the new one on anyway. Keep this as a spare. Alright, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to clean all this up. Alright, I cleaned the head off. I put it on some 400 grit sandpaper and Went in circles and smoothed that out. You see all this stuff here? Remove this a little bit. You can see it on the piston. That's how many times that screw went up and down and hit the cylinder head. I was a little worried about this here. There was a couple high spots, and I've got them down flat now, so that's a good thing. But man, that probably only took like 30 seconds to do all that, I wouldn't doubt. So I'm gonna put it back together again. So that explains the new cylinder, the new head gasket that was in here already. I know that was replaced because that screw is not in here. But I'm going to replace it with a new one anyway and keep that one as a spare. You never know, you know. So I'm going to set this camera back up, and I'm just going to put it all back together because I've got I don't know how much time I got. Oh, it looks like 55 minutes left. But I'm just going to put it together. I'm not going to bore you with that. You've already heard sound effects anyway. So, cool. We'll see you then. Alright, everybody. I'm back. Gonna put the head bolts in. So, remember when I took these two out, they were the shorter bolts. Well, guess what? Whoever had this head off didn't put one of the bolts in the right spot. It actually goes here. I have my little diagram here. Excuse the lousy artwork, but it works for me. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Torqued up to 200 inch pounds. First you do 50, then 100, then 150, then 200. Alright? And I forgot the most important tool, the torque wrench. I'll be back in a second. Alrighty then, I'm back. I also had to get my glasses because I can't read this wrench very well. But first off, I'll just put them in there.
Two small ones.
You know what? They also put like 3 washers on a couple of these bolts too. I don't know why they did that.
60 minutes left. How's it going?
Fine.
Everything going back together all right?
So far.
So far, so good?
So far, so good.
Good.
Alright, I'm missing one.
What's that there? Do you need that?
Well, what the heck? Alrighty then. Don't have to go in order right now. That's only for when I torque it. Now we'll go up to 100. Now we go up to 150. Yeah, I've already got this memorized now, after doing it a couple times in a row. Alright, now we get up to 200. Last one. Okay, that should do it. I think I actually need to clean the carburetor out again. But I did want to replace that head gasket because you could feel stuff blowing out here. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, everybody, we're ready to fire this up. No, we're not. Pause.
Take two.
All right, we're ready to fire this thing up.
Yep.
Let's see what happens. Like I said, I think the carburetor needs to be cleaned again, but
Don't drum out.
let's see. Out of gear. I want to run myself over, run into Winnie. Uh-oh, battery's dead. Battery dead. Fail. Fail. I've got the battery charger on. Let's see if she'll start up.
Some gas in it?
Well, I guess I'm going to have to take that carburetor off again and clean it out because she'll run when the choke is on. But you get so far opening up the choke, they'll kill on you. But there is one other thing I want to check.
Alright. Carburetor.
Yeah, carburetor.
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 Carburetor. The carburetor.
Alright, this will be a continued series, so thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon.